Hello ladies and gents, my name is Jeremy and today I am going to be reviewing Berryz Kobou's single, The 130 Million Diet-Minded Country. I know this is a little bit of an older song, and I am not as familiar with Berryz Kobou as I am with some other groups in Hello Project, or just general J-pop. However, I have listened to a couple of songs by them, and I really like what I hear, and it's nice to see a song by Berryz Kobou that looks like Sunku actually put some thought and effort into. Most of the time, I feel like with Berryz Kobou, Sunku puts very little thought or effort or money into their music videos and singles, so their performance suffers a bit. But this one, I feel, was really good. At first glance, this seems like yet another drunk Sunku song where he's comparing weird lyrics like being thin and being in love, along with some strange mixing choices and just generally odd decisions instrumentally and vocally. However, if you look at everything in context, you'll actually find that there's so much more going on in this song. This song points to the craze and compulsiveness of dieting in order to be attractive in the robotic way of life that it often becomes. More on that as we go. The opening features the members standing in a mannequin-like fashion spinning around, which seems to be a style choice that Sunku enjoys. However, I feel like this was used to reinforce the idea behind the song and to reinforce the story that's going on here. The lyrics start out pretty genuine and pretty basic Sunku, starting with I want to be loved, followed by a daily routine story of the girl waking up and doing her thing. She then complains that she ate a little too much at her buffet and she needs to go on a diet. The lyrics at this point begin to become a little frantic and start repeating themselves over and over. Every single person likes beautiful girls. Every Japanese person is always on a diet, and the song vacillates between these moments of sincerity and this frantic obsession with dieting and being attractive. And I almost picture the girl in the story telling herself what she knows to be true, and that's the moments of sincerity, and then repeating things that society tells her she needs to do, like being thin and be on a diet and be attractive. Now, how this corresponds to the music video is that if you pay attention to the lighting, with a few exceptions here and there, when the lyrics seem to be sincere and real and genuine, the girls are cast in a white light in a very bright room. However, as the lyrics become more compulsive, the room seems to immediately be pulled into a dark lit room, with the exception of the close-up shots, which seem to have been exclusively filmed in a dark background, which doesn't really help the metaphor, but also doesn't hurt it either. And in a most literal way, Sunku is casting light upon the craziness of obsessive dieting in order to become attractive. Then the lyrics at the end seem to challenge this notion that you need to be thin in order to be attractive. And it reveals that the girl just wants to live and learn what love is and learn why she's even alive and learn about herself. And it almost seems to suggest that she's comprehending her own existence and life if all she's doing in life is eating to run and running to eat. Now, there's nothing wrong with dieting. If you want to be thin, there's nothing wrong with dieting. I think that this song is trying to point to the obsessive compulsive nature of dieting. People who are already extremely thin and continue to diet because they want to be even thinner. When that point gets to an almost unhealthy level where people aren't really enjoying themselves, is that if this girl is literally only waking up and doing her routine and wondering why she's even alive, if all she's doing is dieting and not being happy with herself, maybe what she's doing isn't the right thing. And I think that's what this song is really pointing towards. Now on to the vocals. I am continually impressed with Berryz Kobou as far as their vocals. Everybody sounded flawless in this song, especially with the cool effects that were involved. Now with the live, it does become a little strained because anytime you have strange vocal effects on a song like this, it doesn't translate very well, but in the actual single, it sounds great. Now, a lot lot of people complained about the repeating effect, that they literally say the exact same lines over and over and over again, and it's just a copy-paste loop for a little while. But I really enjoyed that because I think that it enforces that message that dieting can become a compulsive, frantic thing, that it's not just something you do just to do or to enjoy your life or to facilitate losing weight. Now, musically, this song is not astounding, of course, but the message behind the song is what I think really makes it great. And as a song piece, I feel like this song deserves a 7.5 out of 10. But as a story element and an MV, this definitely deserves a 10 out of 10. And I think Sunku has taken this idea of giving advice to the next generation of things that he's observed, something that he's done in multiple singles in multiple groups and hasn't been as successful with, and I think he took this concept and really translated it into something amazing. Especially with the contrast of the light and the dark, almost presenting a this is what I think is good and this is what I think is not so good, and really bringing that forward in a powerful sense. So if you have seen this music video and have heard this song, what do you think about it? And tell me your thoughts in the comments below. If you have not heard the song, I would greatly encourage you to check it out. I will have the link below, and come back and tell me what you think. And if you would like me to review any other J-pop by myself or with Jacob on our Monday spot, please leave that below, and that will hopefully be addressed in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all again next time. Peace out. Take care, mouse.